Hello everyone, welcome. You're watching and listening to Love Life. I'm Katie, aka Katanna Star, and just a quick reminder, if you would like to book in for a private reading, you can do so through my website. At the moment, my booking calendar is down, so you can either send me an email, my contact details are on the website, or jump on my Facebook page, send me an inbox through Messenger. Basically just initiate contact that way, and then I'll get straight back to you as soon as I can. So welcome everyone. We're coming into the zodiac new year of the sign Aries. Beautiful fiery energy, about embracing your power and your passions and things like that. Aries has always got that spark behind it. And also here in the Southern Hemisphere, we are now coming into the equinox of Mabon, which is autumn, and in the Northern Hemisphere, it is Astara, which is springtime. Both are great times for manifesting. So more so with the Mabon equinox, it's about harvesting and being appreciative and reflective of things that you've already worked hard for to achieve, but also building on that in a sense of invoking that abundance. And with spring in Ostara, new beginnings, rebirth, starting something new, plant those seeds and nurture them so that they can grow into something beautiful and abundant. So that's where we are at the moment in the universe in terms of astrology and energies. And I'm about to pull a collective message from the tarot to give us a little bit of guidance and insight on where we're at the moment. Okay. Collective message. Five of Cups, this is interesting. Five of Cups is actually quite a sad energy, okay? Hi, Luann, how are you? I'll be right with you in a second. I'm just talking about the collective message for Shay. You well?
Yes.
That's all good. I'll jump into your reading in just a second, Luann. I just want to quickly explain the meaning of the Five of Cups. And this might even be applicable to you, given that I pulled this card out as I saw your name on the screen there, Luann. Now, look, the Five of Cups has got a grieving energy and a sadness attached to it. So it can actually mean a recent falling out with a loved one, or it can be a friendship or a lover or a family member, and kind of wallowing in that sadness. It can also mean grieving energy, thinking about those loved ones that we might have lost. And it's a card that can make you sort of feel like you can really get sucked into that whirlpool of grief. But at the same time, it's a reminder that not all hope is lost. There is still hope, and it's just about lifting your eyes and looking in the right direction. So there's the Five of Cups, okay? Now, Luann, I'm not sure if that related to you or not, but that was the general collective message for today. What can I do for you this evening?
Well, I did just recently separate from someone that I love dearly.
Bingo! That card was meant for you then, huh? And it is a sad grieving energy there. And look, I'm shuffling as we speak there, Luann, to see what else is coming out around you with your strongest energies. But look, if you have I'm sorry to hear that you've gone through that, and be kind to yourself, nurture yourself, look after your heart chakra and all that sort of stuff. And just remember not to give up hope. You know, we often go through these painful experiences, you know, that bring us to something bigger and better, okay? And whether or not that's a renewal of the past relationship or a brand new one, something more positive is always there on the horizon. All right, so if you have a question for me, Luann, please feel free to ask. And at the moment, I'm just bringing out some general energy cards around you. Here we go. The Strength. Nine of Pentacles and Queen of Cups. Wow, this is huge. You are so strong, Luann. You are so strong. The Strength card has come out for you. Not only is a reminder of how strong you are, but just to reassure you that you do have the strength to get through this, okay? You're going through a very extremely difficult, challenging time at the moment, I imagine, with what you've just informed me, but also highly emotional as well. The Queen of Cups is here. Now, she's very much signifying your energy, or she could represent the other party even, or a female in your life. But she's someone who is very emotionally receptive as well as intuitive. So, you could be somebody who naturally has a high intuition, who taps into your intuition and listens to those gut feelings. But look, she's also, there's a very calm energy that's coming through with the Queen of Cups at the moment. And tapping into the strength, I'm feeling that you have got the ability to emotionally regulate, Luann, and really ride through these emotions in a way that you let yourself feel what you need to feel by harnessing your strength to do so as well, and knowing that, by going through this journey, you're going to become even stronger. and you could be triggered a bit. There could be the need to just really lose it, and rip someone's head off in a sense. But you're not doing that. I really feel that you're being strong and you're emotionally regulating to the best of your absolute ability here. You've got the Nine of Pentacles here. Now, this is quite a beautiful sign for self-love and self-worth, and a really positive green light when it comes to being successful with finances independently, okay? So you keep pursuing whatever path you need to on a financial level. For you, it's going to be successful. It's also a good sign for health, okay? Now, at this point, do you have any questions for me, Luann?
So I lost my main income working in the film industry, and I started looking at all my other gifts that I've never used, and I've started on the path of working doing guided meditations and personal energy healing sessions. It's not very lucrative right now.
Bingo. It's looking really successful, okay? And sometimes these disasters are a blessing in disguise, Luann, because with the Nine of Pentacles being here, that's a beautiful green light that you're on the right path here, okay? So keep pursuing that, and all best with that. That's amazing. And, no wonder the Queen of Cups come out for you, because she's you, very much so. Do you happen to be a water sign? Are you Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces? You don't know. It doesn't always have to be, but that's what
I'm a Pisces.
Beautiful. There you go. Bingo. Well, she's definitely you. Look at her. Isn't she gorgeous? Can you see the screen there? Absolutely beautiful. She's lapping it up. Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. So she's very much with you at the moment and representing your energy, okay? And the strength card there being there as well, that's just amazing. That just shows how strong you are, and definitely you're on the right path here with career stuff. I'm just pulling out a couple of oracle messages there for you, Luann. And like I said, feel free to jump in and ask any questions at this point. All right, so I've put up the overseas, cruising along, taking your time. And there's a timing with this which says within a couple of months. So that's sort of telling me, tapping into what you were sort of saying with the recent changes that have been going on for you. It is taking time, but you're getting there, okay? So cruise along with it. It can also mean, though, that you might be going on a cruise. I don't know, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? I wouldn't mind going on a cruise. I would love to. I tell you what, it's on my bucket list. I would love to. And
I'll
look,
take
the
that.
time is, it'll be awesome. The timing is within a couple of months, Leanne. So just keep going with the flow at the moment. Keep your plan in place, obviously, with your business, and huge green lights, like I said, success-wise. But just be patient with it. It is taking its time. It's cruising along, just going with the flow, so to speak. I'm going to see what else comes out for you here. Okay, you've also got there's study, focus, analyze, and check the fine print on something. So this card can mean literally enhancing your study or skills in a certain area, but it's also advising you to check the fine print in situations. So, if you're signing contracts or looking at things closely that require you to make some kind of commitment, just make sure you dot the I's and cross the T's and double check everything there, okay? Because right next to this card is there's some conflict, okay? So this could be to do with legal related stuff and contracts and things like that. Or it could actually literally mean that for some reason you maybe haven't looked at a situation close enough, and something might happen there where there might be some conflict. And we're just going to unpack that a little bit more about what that could mean for you. Let's see. Show me clarity on this conflict. Yeah, contracts, okay. The marriage cards here, don't get me wrong, it could be to do with that, contracts, commitment, marriages. You did say you've separated. Were you married?
No.
No. Okay, well, there could be some kind of thing to do with contracts and legal related stuff then, okay, especially coming out next to this one. Just be mindful, I guess, Luann, when it comes to anything financial or anything like that you might have shared with this person. There might be some conflict surrounding that. So just make sure you check the fine print, okay, before signing something or whatever, or having a look at currently of whatever legal documents or anything like that, because I can tell you something now, there's a snake there, okay? Betrayal, deceit, beware, all right? Now, this card always comes out as a gentle little reminder to trust your gut feeling. I've got a feeling you already know, all right? But the snake, something could be waved at you that looks tempting and might be too good to be true even, if you just got to look at the card, there's the apple. But watch out, because it can bite you, okay? So, Again, coming back to that, check the fine print, analyse. and focus and study, especially when it comes to contracts and things like that. So just be mindful, okay? Someone could be offering something that looks too good to be true, encouraging you to try and settle on something or agree to something, or something like that. And just be mindful before making any commitments. Okay, do you have any questions for me? Because I've still got some time left.
Can you get any more insight on this past relationship?
Yeah, sure. Okay,
weird things have happened. Like, I'm trying to get the guy out of my life, and the universe keeps shoving him back in my face.
All right, so I'm going to ask. Yeah, these things often happen too, because maybe there's a lesson there that hasn't come to the surface for you yet, Luann. Let's see what this is about. So show me some clarity, what Luann needs to know in regards to this relationship. All right, there's the 9 of Pentacles, the 9 of Wands, and the 4 of Cups, and the 8 of Swords. Okay, so basically the 9 of Pentacles is showing it's a kind of a slow-paced energy, this one, but it does also show dedication and deep commitment, okay? So this either signifies to me that this person may not be very happy about you leaving their life, or they might not be willing to let go in any hurry, okay? I mean, it's a good sign when it comes to commitment, I suppose, but at the same time, it can be difficult for you to kind of to break free from that steadfastness. I mean, if that's what you're wanting. But look, the 9 of Wands is here too as an encouraging sign for you to push on, keep going. You're almost there with something. It's overcoming that final hurdle. And I think the reason that this person keeps coming around for you, you've got the 4 of Cups here, which signifies the emotional need for wanting more. You might have been feeling a little bit bored emotionally in this relationship, or wanting more in this relationship. I do have to get going with 30 seconds marks there. But in a nutshell, I'm feeling that you're the one that's probably wanting to break free from this. He's not allowing that to happen as easy as what you would like, possibly luring you into other things that might make you feel trapped in a way. But you just keep pushing on, because you certainly do have the strength there, Luanna, and you just keep trusting your intuition, because you're highly intuitive. Queen of Cups. All right, I must get going. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching and listening. I'll be back same time next week.